The oh-so-rare overreaction Saturday in the NFL. Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. What a win for the Bears on Black Friday, 24-15. I got some more takeaways, more reaction, more topics I want to hit on as the Bears improve to 9-3 on the year. Let's start with this, just right out of the gates. Are the Bears Super Bowl contenders? I'm going to go two smoking Jays. People are talking. I guarantee you there's going to be a little bit of noise around this. We'll see how much nationally. But listen, when you're the number 2 seed in your conference heading into the month of December, you're a real team. You're a contender. And by the way, the arrow's pointing up. You went 5-0 in the month of November. You just kicked the defending champ's ass on the road at Lincoln Financial Field. Who am I to say the Bears aren't a Super Bowl contender? I'm not going to go 4 smoking Jays. Bear down, they definitely are. I'm not even going to go 3, that it's pretty likely. But are people talking? Is it a possibility? Who am I to say it's not? The Bears are a very good football team. I think the Rams are in a class of their own in the NFC, but they're in that next group. However order you want to put it. Seattle, the Packers, if you still want to throw the Lions or the Eagles in there. They just crushed the Eagles. I mean, right now they're better than the Eagles. Dallas is playing well, but they got a lot of room to make up just to be a playoff team. The Bears are very good. The Bears are very good, and we should celebrate that. Are the Bears Super Bowl contenders? I'll ask you. You tell me. Type Y for yes, they are. Type N for no, they are not. All right, one thing I feel even more confident in. Is this the best rushing attack in the NFL? I won't quite go 4, but I'm pretty close to it. 3 smoking Jays. This running game at times is dominant. And since the bye week as a whole has been the best in the NFL. Last week wasn't great against Pittsburgh. I thought the Steelers did a nice job. But against a good defense led by defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, who we all know well, they dominated. Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift were fantastic, and they've been great since the bye week this season. They really have. I mean, if you do quick math there, 26, carry the 1, yada, yada, yada. I'm obviously making that up. They've combined to rush for 1,365 yards between these two at almost 5 yards a clip. 5 touchdowns each. Swift obviously more dynamic in the passing game. Against Philadelphia, they combined for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. What did I say a few weeks ago in a video we did? Are the Bears for real or are they not? We talked about some of the things that makes you believe they are and some of the things that makes you believe maybe not so much. One of the things that made me believe that they are is they have a running game that can travel, and that should travel in the postseason. We just saw that. On the road against a high-level playoff team, the defending champs, they just beat their ass and wore them down with the run game. That is this team's bread and butter. That is Ben Johnson's bread and butter. Thought he got a little away from it in the third quarter, but he got right back to it, and they just ran it down their throats in the fourth quarter. That is what you should lean on. The offensive line and these 2 running backs. That should be the bread and butter of this offense. Set up play action off of that. Caleb Williams is top 5 in play action passing yards this year. Ask him to make timely plays. That's the beautiful thing about Caleb Williams. You don't need him to be Superman. Just be good. Just be good. These running backs, this offensive line, Jonah Jackson said it in the celebratory locker room after the O-line got a full game ball is, hey, we want it on our shoulders in crunch time. Lean on us. That's how this team's built. They have a really good offensive line. Ryan Poles made a couple of nice trades for Jonah and Joe Tooney. Darnell Wright's a good player. Drew Dahlman, hell of a signing. Ozzie Trapillo looks good. That is this team's bread and butter. They lean on the offensive line. That translates into the postseason. Okay, we are sponsored by Cash App. I trust Cash App. I use Cash App all the time when I'm sending or receiving money from others. And guess what? The holidays are all about finding the perfect gift. But this time of year, not every deal is actually what it seems. Scammers are getting more creative to trick people into sharing their payment info through methods like fake shopping sites and giveaways that are too good to be true. Luckily, Cash App's 24/7 fraud monitoring helps detect and alert you for unusual card activity should someone gain access to your card. So you can act fast if something seems off. You can also lock or unlock your Cash App card instantly right in the app for extra control and peace of mind. Stay one step ahead of the scams this season and keep your money secure with Cash App. Gift yourself some peace of mind this holiday season and download the Cash App today. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code that is SECURE10, all one word, SECURE, the number 10, in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Promotions provided by Cash App, a Blocking Corporation brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. All right, should we have some concerns about Caleb Williams? I'll go one smoking Jay. I have a small level of concern. Big picture, I'm not that concerned. Look, the accuracy woes are there. They're probably not going to all go away this year. It just is what it is. We saw it again on Friday, 17 of 36. Definitely missed, I would say, a handful of throws, if not a couple more, early on in that game. He airmailed Rome on the sideline. He flat-footed Rome on what should have been a touchdown. A lot of the time, it's one of two things, in my opinion, when he misses. One, his feet aren't set. That's what happened when he short-armed the ball to Rome Badunze. His read was left to right. Read. Saw Rome open, and he just rushed it. Take a split second, set your feet, and throw. That's what he has to do there. And then other times, it just feels like he's a little amped up. Now, was it windy? Did that affect the downfield passing game? No question about it. But, look, he's not going to be a 68% completion guy this year. But while that's a little frustrating and there's throws each game that you expect him to make that he's missing at times, he's also making a lot of big plays, man. To flush that interception when I thought Ben got a little reckless throwing the football too much in the third quarter, they drive down. He hits Colson Loveland on a critical fourth down to extend that drive. And then the throw to Kmet might be the throw of the year for Caleb. Rolling left, he's got Swift in the flat, easily could just toss it to him for 5 or 6 yards, squares his shoulders, lofts it over the top for a beautiful 28-yard touchdown. It's just a big-time play. When the Bears had to have it, he made a couple of big-time clutch plays. Of course, we want more consistency. Maybe that comes this year. Maybe it's more of a thing heading into year 2 in this system, year 3 overall. But overall, it's a minor concern. I'm not freaking out about Caleb Williams at this point in time. He's playing a lot of winning football, even if he's leaving some meat on the bone. Subscribe to the channel. We got you guys covered all year long. It's great to talk about Bears wins, isn't it? It's fun. You guys have been awesome with the support. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You know what that means, right? It is officially Packers week. Since both teams have already played, I know it's only Saturday, it is Packers week. Enjoy this last win over the weekend, but the focus now shifts to Green Bay as the Bears play the Packers twice in 3 weeks, including this next Sunday, a week from Sunday, at Lambeau Field in Week 14. And look, first place on the line, right? In the division, number 2 seed hanging in the balance. We'll see what happens with the Rams on Sunday. If the Rams were to lose to the Panthers, the Bears would actually hold the 1 seed, which is crazy to think. But these 2 games are going to be critical starting with this Sunday, and I can already feel it. Can't you already feel the build-up to this game? I mean, the trash talk on social media, people having to acknowledge the Bears are a real team. Like, it is going to be electric, and we are going to have it all covered from all angles between now and kickoff. And then they play again 2 weeks later. It's going to be absolutely wild, and I hope you'll join us for the journey. Packers are next. You know what to do. FGBs in the chat all week long. I want to see it littered in the comments section for the next 8, 9, 10 days, however long we have until this football game. So get those FGBs going. Also, if you missed out, we are running our Black Friday sale through the weekend. Cardiac Bear shirts, 20% off. We'll get the link in the description and in the comments for you guys. Only $24 right now. You see the little heart rate going through the letters there. It's a sweet look. Shout out to our design team led by Arnold here at Chat Sports. 20% off Cardiac Bear shirts. Go pick one up today. It's in the description and comments for you guys. Bear down.